Hello, hello! Welcome to our second rhythm showcase of this event. This is NOISZ STΔRLIVHT, a combination rhythm game, bullet hell, and visual novel developed by Anarch Entertainment. Our runner is ForeverFlame. My name is Lemma, and if our other commentators would like to introduce themselves.
Hello. Oh wait, you go first. You go first.
No worries. I am Ixiot, and
hello, I'm SawaYoshi. We're gonna be commentating today.
Yeah, I hope y'all are really gonna like this. The story of this game follows a group of idols who are tasked with fighting monstrous manifestations of music called NOISZ Beasts, and we'll be showing off a good selection of those fights today. We've started off in a bit of a side mode. This is Virtual What, but we'll be getting to the gameplay shortly, but I want everyone to just appreciate this thing first. It is an absolute delight. Look at all those
we love Virtual What in this showcase.
Yeah. How big is your Virtual What again now, Flame? 8.5
Pretty
meters.
big. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Virtual What is amazing, but also, you all came here for rhythm games, right?
Yeah. This is just a sideshow. We know what we're really here for. So,
yeah.
Flame, if you're ready. All right.
Yeah,
I guess
go. Into it.
well, yeah. So this is NOISZ STDRLIVHT. It is a rhythm game where you can play on 4 lanes here. You tap and hold and slide in directions relating to notes. Now, the other thing is that NOISZ STDRLIVHT is also very, shoot 'em up inspired, where you also have the various bullets you can dodge, and a lot of the gameplay resides around focusing both of those at once. There's also something called the RS dash here, where, as you can see, as you let go, whenever you go back to the docked position your character's in, that lets you basically iframe through bullets. It can be very useful. A lot of the gameplay, of course, is just designed around all of these aspects of things. And one thing I really enjoy is the very thematic charting that all of these charts have. For example, this song, First Star, is sung by 2 of the 4 main characters of the STDRLIVHT idol group, Grace and Sarah. And for that, you see a lot of rovers and diamonds because each character has like a representation with basically their suit of hearts, or their suit of cards that they represent. And it also fits super much more here because this is also a very big game when it comes to an LGBT cast, and Grace and Sarah are dating, and that's cool. There's also this little rhino guy. Look at him. They chase around you, and it's really adorable.
Yeah, don't touch him, but he's very
robot
cute.
right now.
To explain some more mechanics, as you can see, it says verse 3 on the top there, and there's this little gold thing. How this game works is, you have to take down the opponent's health, which you do by just playing through things, as well as, living through things. And, well, you can see a verse there, which basically, think of it like your screen wipe in various rhythm, or in various, shoot-em-ups. Sarah's has 2 uses. One is the generic one, where it just clears out every bullets and lets you auto-hit a couple notes. But hers also has a countdown, where everything outside of the zone, which can include her, takes damage once that goes down to 0. And it's another second bullet life. It's pretty good. But to explain the verses again, they can be gold, silver, or no star. And that basically is your perfect full combo or just normal hit this segment. There's more gameplay that'll be introduced throughout this. That'll be more introduced in other songs. But this is a good teaser of what's to come in the showcase.
Nice. That's a SS Plus.
Yep. Yeah. And SS Plus, of course, perfect.
Very good way to start off the showcase.
So that was our first song. That was a difficulty 5. We're not going to go back down to difficulty 5 anytime soon, and not for the rest of this showcase. Next up is Diagram Hard, a difficulty 10 song by Omarju. And you immediately see where the 10 is. You also see a game over screen. So yeah, let's get back into it. This song is much more difficult. I mean, you already see the notes. You already see a few things, actually. You see these slash notes, the slide notes. You also see these red mines that fall down. If you hit them, you take bullet damage instead of note damage, as notes actually do a little bit less damage to you. You see the health bar at the very bottom. As soon as that reaches 0, that counts as you failing out of the song. So you need to be... In terms of clear difficulty, you need to be very, very careful of that health at the bottom. It will heal each verse depending on your stats, which are different per what style you're using, which I'll get into a little bit later. But there's a lot of things to keep track of, even in terms of gimmicks and what this game has to offer, but also in terms of what's going on screen. Like, you already see there, this part goes back and forth between note gameplay and dodging gameplay. And even in the dodging, you still have these slash notes that you have to hit, so there is a lot of critical thinking and focus required for this game. What's that? Disappear halfway down the board, combined with slides, which is pretty cool here.
As we smash down these clears, I want to tell everyone that we're 7% of the way. We have $35 of that 500 needed to see an encore of more of this. We got $5 from Flixona that says, NOISZ STDRLIVHT is such an incredible game, and I'm so excited to see what's in store for us in this run. Good luck, Flames. Pet those, cats? And show us how powerful you guys really are.
As a little extra thing to mention, there are 2 other types of notes that have been featured a lot in the song. Slash notes, which are notes you have to reach on the...
While we're preparing for this next song, y'all mind if I read some donations real quick?
Okay, next we will be
$10 from Kiros that says, I love this extremely gay rhythm game, bullet hell, visual novel, action platformer, virtual pet simulator.
There seems to be a
fishing game, probably like 5 other genres that I'm forgetting. Please give Virtual many pets for me.
I suppose I will just continue without the Discord coordination. This is What the Cat by Camellia. This is our first licensed song. It is not an original to the game like the previous 2 have been, and it is notable for having a bit of an interesting character who we will see shortly. We've seen a bit of them in advance, but we'll just see a bit more of them soon. And these cats you're seeing go across the screen are what? A somewhat unofficial mascot of the game, who is just a delight to have around. It wasn't really meant to be one, but it was just so much of a fan favorite that it has just wormed its way into the rest of the game. Yeah, we saw a bit of it at the start with the virtual pet. People mistake it for a lot of other sloppily drawn white creatures in games, but it is its own delightful thing. I suppose there's not super much to talk about in this chart other than a lot of multitasking between slash notes and tap notes, as well as these like targeted dodges we've got. So if we're audible, feel free to bring us over to a few announcements or donations. Hello! Discord has not been able to keep us down, and we are back! Welcome to our second try at NOISZ STDRLIVHT, a combination rhythm game, bullet hell, and visual novel developed by Anarch Entertainment. Our runner is ForeverFlame, my name is LemmaEOF, and if our other commentators would like to introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Ixiot.
Hello, I am SawaYoshi, and we are your commentators for today.
It is good to be back. After a few technical issues, we've actually managed to land right at the perfect time for some really exciting new stuff. We are starting back here again on a bit of a side feature in the game. This is the virtual what? We're actually feeding it? Okay, what hat are we gonna get?
Yo.
Oh,
go.
You got 7 sassy points and 5 winning smile. Let's go.
We are here for stats.
Oh,
Great
that's
hat,
perfect.
great hat. Okay. Let's put the hat on, and then welcome to our new little hat collection.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not what the run is about.
Great.
The actual run is about one of the most frantic rhythm games I've ever played. It's got a bunch of really cool mechanics, a really interesting story following a group of idols who are tasked with fighting some monstrous manifestations of music called noise beasts, and some of the most out there mind-blowing gimmicks you'll see in any rhythm game. I'm really excited for this. I hope you all are too. We are going to get right back to where we left off last time, beginning with What the Cat by Camellia. Once we're tabbed over, let's get this showcase restarted in 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go.
Okay, so as a refresher for everyone who was not here last night, this is a rhythm game. You tap notes as they hit that bottom line that says burst okay right now. We've got some hold notes, and we've got some movement in the upper half of the screen. You might see those purple slash circles. You gotta move through them at the right time. And this one also has swipe notes, those ones with a pink arrow on them. You've gotta move your finger across one button to another. But that's not all we've got. We've also got bullets you need to dodge. If you let go of the screen, you can teleport right back to that circle using an RS dash. But generally, you don't want to get hit by them. That's kind of how they work. Just be careful and look out for the cat coming.
Oh my gosh, it's What the Cat.
Here. Yeah, What the Cat? This cat we're seeing right here is special for this chart and a few others. It has basically become the mascot of this game. We call it What, and it is very cute and very fun and deals a lot of damage, so don't touch it. Yeah, as you might also be able to see here, those hold notes can move between the 4 columns, and you've just got to track it. As long as you're in the right place when that little green, like light green tick on them hits, then you're good. Just make sure you're there or it'll be very upset with you. I think for this, we've got a bit of time for a donation or announcement if you've got any, Jess.
Of course, I would like to call back to some donations that happened yesterday that we didn't get to read. We have $25 from Untrophone, which says, this one is for the lovely Lemma and our friend Spinning Daniel. Much love from Ivy.
Oh, hon, thank you. Yeah, you might have noticed there were some targeted bullets there that were just all flying at the player. A lot of targeted mechanics will come up later. That means that you have to actually react to what's going on instead of just like memorizing a choreographed sequence. And it can be really fun and really interesting to just figure out what routing gets you like the best chance of survival. It is an absolute delight. Spinning Daniel, we're gonna see a Spinning Daniel later, right? Oh no, you got hit by a what?
Oh my gosh, the what hit you?
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
Spinning Daniel is one of many forms of what the cat we will encounter within the game. We'll be seeing a lot of them later. Look forward to them because this cat is extremely dangerous and extremely fun to have to interact with at all times. Yeah. Hopefully this has been a pretty good introduction to how the game goes, because next up is going to be something a bit less comprehensible. Most of the charts in this game are playable using only your thumbs, only 2 fingers, but there are a few higher charts that do not have that restriction. And we're going to be seeing one of them next. Oh, that's actually a pretty good score. 2 verse stars. Yeah, excellent.
Not bad.
All right. Ixiot, if you would like to introduce our next one.
So this is Annihilator, composed by the great Ixiot Complex. And this is our very first overload chart. What overloads do, as Lemma mentioned, NOISZ STΔRLIVHT, easy through hard, is designed for 2-finger play. Overloads aren't necessarily designed for that. So you'll see a lot of more complicated design in the note patterning alongside like the multitasking. And as well, you can see like this really complicated bullet pattern. A lot of what Annihilator does is basically put stationary bullets around, and those that you would normally like either hit slash notes, which are the notes that appear on the top of the screen there, while hitting notes. But the character here, Sarah, she has an ability that lets her heal as long as you hit the G Radiant timing window. In case you're wondering, G Radiant stands for Gay Radiant, and it is 1/4 of the timing window of the highest timing window, S Radiant. What's S Radiant stand for? It's less important than G. But we can see a lot of more, complicated patterns with dodging these aimed lasers while a huge bullet spiral goes along. And we move on to the second verse. And to mention verses real quick, I mentioned it earlier, but we're in the now times. Verse stars, they could be either blank, silver, or gold, and that's basically tracking if you like FC or perfect in a section. And we have these like really complicated patterns where you're trying to hit notes on top of holds. Like you could see in the hand cam there, ForeverFlame is using her middle fingers while holding with the index fingers. And then just a huge amount of dodging throughout. This song does not relent. It is a 12.5, which is one of the hardest levels in the game. And for most people, it's like the hardest level they can clear, which says a lot. But if there's any time for a donation or two, now would be a good time to think this small break here.
Of course, I'd like to real quick read this $50 donation from Corinne. No comment provided, but thank you so much for your donation. And I'd also like to rewind the clock as well with a $5 donation from Haxon that says, going $5 mode for the Proto Flicker Encore. Now, we did meet that Encore that is going to happen. Thank you so much for all your generosity yesterday. Right now, we are at $100 of the 1,000 needed for the alien encounter for Tomb Raider. So if you want to pretend that seeing an alien is an encore to this run, which I think is actually canon, I've just made it canon right now.
Yeah, that's canon.
That's canon. Please make sure that when you do ! donate or use the Twitch extension to mark your donation for that alien encounter in Tomb Raider 3, which is our opening run tomorrow.
All right, now we're heading up to the most infamous part of this chart that is lovingly referred to by the community as the parking lot. So for this, you're moving a hold throughout the lanes while many mine notes appear. Mine notes are the red notes that hurt you, owie, ow. But while there's all that going on, you have to move across the field that's covering most of the screen, where you're hitting slashes while also maneuvering everything. And Sarah's burst can let you automatically hit slash notes, which really helps there. There's a very big stat system with this game where you can upgrade timing windows, the damage you deal with attacks, how well your burst can be, and of course HP. It's a surprisingly it's a really good feature for just being very kind with stuff, and that is a really good clear.
Yeah, actually, that's actually really good, isn't it? What's this GP?
Yeah, actually,
89
gaining today.
Wow.
89 TP is on a 12.5 is not easy.
That's a really good score. Wow. Okay, next up, I think Sawa, you've got this one on handle.
Yeah, welcome to probably my favorite non-lyric song in the game. This is Images by Getty, also known as Getty Images. So this song has certainly some gimmicks. You'll see them coming into play pretty soon here. It's by Getty, known for making hardcore music and making music for rhythm games, and this is no exception. This is a very rhythm game song. And you'll see these. Watch out for those caution signs. They fly at you, and they will hit you if you are inside them. So you need to be. They're not just telling. I mean, they're telling you to watch out, but they're not just telling you to watch out. This is the level of unhinged this game can get. The song is really good. The gimmicks are wacky, and this is the kind of gimmick that I live for in rhythm games. So yeah, speed game. We have to, believe it or not, speed run reading these and make sure that we hit the right slash notes here. There we go. Hit that up there. That. Okay, talking about gimmicks, there's one specific member of the NOISZ STDRLIVHT community that I want to mention. A NOISZ STDRLIVHT charter, rhythm game dev, and certified serial gimmick chart enjoyer Taranuk, who absolutely loves these kinds of gimmicks, and actually, I believe, coined the term in the community of calling these sorts of wacky gimmicks a chart's mystery meat. I want to actually ask chat, and also the three of you in here, are you all a secret sauce person or a mystery meat person? You can all tell us in chat or in your donations. Let's get a $5 donation train for secret sauce versus mystery meat.
Yeah,
I'm more first.
Yeah, I mean, I could kind of go for both. I feel like secret sauce and mystery meat are a perfect harmony, but I gotta give it to mystery meat myself.
I'm more of a secret third thing enjoyer.
Oh.
I call these charts
Ooh.
silly.
Yeah, they are very silly.
That's entirely fair.
All right, chat, you
As we're
heard
getting
it.
to the end of the
Please-
song. Yeah.
Please donate. Is it mystery meat? Is it secret sauce? Or is it silly?
B notes will also hit you here, so you have to be very careful.
Those supposed notes are actually just images of notes. They're bullets.
Yeah. Hey,
I
get a
forgot
screenshot.
how mean that final jump scare is.
Yeah. Remember the name Taranuk. We'll talk about him in a couple songs.
We'll get
we
back
will
to
talk
Taro.
about them.
Actually, could I talk about Taranuk right now?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
I have a $50 donation from Taranuk from yesterday that says, "Hi, I worked on this game. Thanks for playing. Are we getting no hints here or bad secret in the set list?"
We'll see.
No hints here.
Just wait and see. Just wait and see.
Yeah, I'd like to give no hints.
If you want to talk, if you want to take the next song.
All right, next we're going on to the King of Lions. This chart is, I mean, look, it's just a harmless cat with a lion mate. Oh no, okay. Welcome to one of the densest, like, quote unquote fair charts in NOISZ Starlight. This is the King of Lions Overload. It's scary. That's what I'll call it. I do not personally know how to process notes this dense. And that's not all we've got. We have a lot of streams of bullets, but luckily right now we are playing as the #1 trans cat girl herself, Nekoda Hakuno, whose ability makes her invincible for a short period of time, so we're just gonna cheese right through them. At least some of them. Yeah, this chart is a lot about these targeted strips of bullets just going right at you, and you just need to like bait them away and then dodge out so that you don't have your day ruined by them. Yep. It's like, especially with this part here, like you've got to be juggling between both the screen and which of your hands you're using to hit which of the 4 columns, because it can just be really tough. All right, and now we are in the... Oh, we're just going to invuln through, but I like to call this one the Matrix bullet time one because of that section right there. Yeah. This is really
Even
just...
on that health bar at the bottom.
Yeah, you gotta... Oh, you are very close to dying, but we're good! No! Oh, I spoke too soon!
You cursed it! Okay, let's go it again.
I
Let's
think
go it
we've
again.
got enough time for a second shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this game is very unforgiving, especially if you don't have your stats allocated. It takes so much skill to make it through challenges like these. Yeah. While we're getting back to where we were, Don, if you have any more donations to read.
Yeah, I actually have a $25 donation from a familiar name, Cheryl Stelly, that says, "Born to serve a purpose, born to die a hero, but with my last breath, I'll showcase NOISZ Starlight on Flame Fatales on Games Done Quick 2025.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl.
Let's go.
Cheryl also works. Cheryl is the director of friend of Anarch Entertainment, Vivid Stasis, and I believe is working on some of the charts for their new game, Project God Hand, which I am not allowed to read the subtitle of, but you should definitely check out because it's very good. I cannot recommend it highly enough.
It has tool assisted in there. That's like a speedrun thing.
Yeah, no, it is. It's
that's the words we can read.
Rhythm game. It's very enjoyable, and my fingers hurt whenever I play it. But yeah, all right, we're back to the Matrix section now. You can really just, like, you can see, like, there are these tiny little gaps that you just need to sneak into to survive. the heart on your character is the only part that is the actual hitbox. But yeah, we made it through no problem this time. That circle at the open your eyes has a random position, which is what makes it really brutal, especially on a sliver of health. But we're just going through a similar part to the intro again. A few of those like cross-hand ones, and then how do you hit this? I don't know how to even read this chart. Flame is just too good at this. All right, and now we just have a bunch of rings to dodge through. These are just like, if you get really into the corners, they're actually not that bad. So the devs put little hopping what's over to the side so that you actually have to play the game. Playing the game is a very important part of the game unless you have one of the things that means you don't have to play the game. There are a lot of different styles and abilities for characters that give them all sorts of really interesting buffs and reworks. Okay, for this one, you have these bullet lasers that you just need to dodge through, like follow as they spin along. And then, yeah, a couple more. Then this one, it gives you 3 sets. It's really mean, but it is the end. Oh, go ahead and pet that. What is your reward? The one with the lion mane we call Go! Like a lion roar.
Love that.
Yeah, that is a clean run. Like, a 44 plus 4 errors when you see it. Oh. The number 4 is a very important number in NOISZ Starlight. That's why it's IV for the Roman numeral 4 in the title. But yeah, hey, did we mention Taro earlier?
Some people might know Taro from many rhythm games, one of them being Dance of Fire and Ice for doing the Neo Cosmos DLC. And one of those songs, No Hints Here, got into this game. This is the entire 6-minute song. Now, if you know No Hints Here in a Dance of Fire and Ice, you know exactly what you'll expect. You'll expect some mystery beat. You'll expect some secret sauce. You might expect silly. But let's just warm up for now. This is charted also, by Taro. So there's like, hey, what do you think of platforming games? I think they're like pretty fitting for speedrunning.
I think they're pretty cool.
That's pretty fitting.
What do you think about sports games? Like, Mario Kart is kind of racing. That's like a speedrun game.
Okay, new question for chat. Is Mario Kart a sports game? Tell us with $5 donations. I want to hear your thoughts.
Mario's got tennis. That's sports.
Yeah,
and
Mario
here's some
has
triangles.
tennis.
Triangles, they're speedrunning because Delta episode in Pokemon.
True.
High-fiving. High five. But yeah, this is the thing. Here's some dancing fire.
Oh,
not really ice, but yeah, that emote fits very well.
Yeah. Oh.
And so does this one, unfortunately. Oh yeah, you're gonna see this cat a lot. Now remember this, and also remember this cat here. You'll see it more eventually. So to explain No Hints Here a little bit by DM Dokuro, I forget if I mentioned that. This is basically Taro's official. Oh wait. Nice catch.
Nice catch.
No Hints Here is
catch.
basically an official version of Taro Nuke's Mawaru series. The second one, basically, because, there's a little fun fact here. Oh, remember this also. I hope you remember how much the orange tangerine whatever costs. So, Anarch Entertainment actually worked on a version of Pump It Up before. If you saw last SGDQ with like Zello's showcase, you might be familiar with Pump It Up. And that had like the first ever official Mawaru. And Anarch Games has also worked on this. Taro's worked on a bunch of stuff. There's a lot going on there. Now, during this section, it's not too crazy, just visually crazy. So if there's time for a donation, now would be a good time.
Of course, I'd like to real quick say, chat, we are within $78 of $54,000 raised for Malala Fund. We are also 15% of the way there for that alien encounter, due in part to some donations coming in. We had $5 from Vix that says, "Hi Lemma, I wasn't expecting to see you on GDQ." We also had, from yesterday, a $5 donation from Oreo Vex that says, "Play NOISZ STDRLIVHT. It has what the cat." Which I have been noticing Flame has been going out of her way to pet what the cat anytime what is on the screen, and I think that's very important.
They are a good kitty in this one.
You actually get a special title for petting every single what in this chart.
That's amazing, by the way.
If you saw there was a section where you were hitting meteors, and yeah, it's like a little DDR thing, even down to the meteors being colored. This is actually a reference to A Dance of Fire and Ice, where they put those colors in the meteors. It's very nice.
Yeah, I'm glad that we managed to save Princess Momo.
Now, remember when I said to remember those? There's your review.
Yeah.
All right, now let me ask you, how many sandwiches can we buy with $16? I hope you remember the price of the right fruit. Also, my favorite fruit is indeed the sandwich. Nice. Now we're gonna get a big speed up here, up to 215, and stealth sections. Those are also in speedruns. Like, there's a Shantae game with one.
Yeah. Metal Gear, of course.
It does Metal Gear Solid, the stealth game, have a stealth section? That is another question we're asking you today.
Yeah. This Tricky Triangles is really hard.
Oh yeah, watch out for the warning.
I don't know how you get through it hitless, but hey, almost there.
Well, just like this one, my tip would be don't get distracted. And as you can see, I hope you're not distracted.
Yeah, don't get distracted. It's fine.
We have time for maybe another quick donation during this little break here.
It's the final
I have $20 from Mr. Cool 909090 that says this game is truly something special and one of the first rhythm games I was able to watch succeed from the start to the end of its development, and it's become a fun thing with my friends to react in VC to the content that it's pulled out. Very special game in that way, in a way that only few games will ever be. And I know that one was longer, but yeah, there's a lot of special things happening on this screen right now. And chat, we could have one more special thing. Let's get to $54,000 raised for Malala Fund.
Currently, the most special thing is on the screen. What is it, you might ask? That's for you to find out.
Yeah.
But now, as we approach the end of this quick little medley at the end, I just want to say, this is also, I didn't mention this before, you could play the entire story of this game for free and experience the end soon enough for this game, because the finale is coming later this year.
Yeah.
And, this is one of the few songs that are paid, but it is a very kind game when it comes to purchases for a rhythm game. I would highly recommend at least trying the game out to see if you would do that stuff. But now we head into another song. Oh.
All right, there's a lot that's available for free, but the extra paid stuff they have is also really special.
Yeah, very, very cool game. Into Clash of Twilight, which is probably my favorite lyrics song in this game. I get to commentate for my favorite non-lyric song and my favorite lyric song. This song is a 12.5, the same as Annihilator earlier, and you'll see why. First off, all of this rhythm gameplay already very difficult. And you'll see very soon here, there's two bosses, there's a sun and moon for a reason. Okay, what if I told you that the sun and moon each had different patterns? And you had to be careful of both of them. This will be very important later on in the chart, in the song. Into verse 2, side. Each side has different patterns that you have to dodge. and the game definitely tries to get you to go to one side, but you can kind of cheese it. Going over to the right side to dodge that instead of the sun patterns. I have to like sit here and try my best to keep myself from singing along because it's just such a good song.
Yeah, NOISZ STDRLIVHT has so many outstanding originals with a bunch of voiced songs by an official like voice cast for all the members. There's there are originals from artists I never thought I'd see originals from in an indie rhythm game. It is... K-Turn has managed to work some absolute magic with getting, like, people for originals licenses. And I'm not even gonna say who those people are. Play the game and find out yourself, because it is a treat getting to a new song and going, wait, it's by them?
Yeah, it's certainly an experience. And if you do want to just listen to the music, those soundtracks are also up on Bandcamp. So if you want to check those out, just look it up. You'll probably be able to find the NOISZ and the NOISZ OG for PC and NOISZ STDRLIVHT soundtracks pretty easily as we're heading into the end of this song. One thing that we did forget to mention, I believe this specific style for Grace, the character that we're using right now, has 1 health regen. So even if we do take some damage here, it should be fine.
I just wanted to say, this is also just a very big moment in the story for this song. As you know, Chapter 5 is a very important chapter in NOISZ STDRLIVHT, and this is, the huge climax of that between, like, throughout what the story is built up to, and it really earned it.
Okay, it's time for something really, really special, everyone.
Yes, so, we mentioned that this game still gets updates. Do we want to go to the new one of those update songs? Welcome to the Supernova difficulty. This difficulty as a whole was added last night, and we have 2 songs from this new difficulty for you today, and we're completely doing them. Everyone here except for Ixiot is blind on these, and we're going to go through them in practice mode just so that we can show the entire song.
Yeah.
This is What's What and Tears.
Alex, what have you got for us?
Now this one, on its overload, I wanted to just mention, its overload was initially like a chart that had a ton of like slide usage, but does the Supernova have that? Let's find out.
Yeah. Oh.
Got some tricky mind maneuverability to begin with.
Yeah, that's some really funky mind dodging already.
This song actually didn't have mines initially.
Oh, jeez. This is painful.
That's like,
in the overload chart, those notes, those bullets didn't have like notes you had to play alongside dodging them.
Yeah, that's...
So it's a point of comparison. It also didn't have these halved notes.
No! You can't put those in here!
Notes.
So there are some requirements that could be used for unlocking these various songs to like lower their cost. And one of them is clearing the overload chart of halved. Now, as that song may suggest, its highest difficulty does have halved notes. And it's appeared in a couple songs since then, including the Supernova difficulty of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. You will see more half notes. You'll also see what the community would usually call jack notes, standing for like jackhammer, which are notes that are like multiple of a kind at once. But a lot of the difficulty in this one is focused on like half note usage alongside a lot of what we've seen before.
This is scary! If there are 2 half notes in a column, you have to hit that button with 2 fingers at the same time for reference.
Yeah, a good thing to note is the half notes, you don't have to hit like that side of the note. You can hit the entire hitbox of the note. It is very generous there. As you were saying, Sawa?
As a little aside, ForeverFlame is playing on a phone and has to hit those half notes, those double half notes on those tiny buttons. Just remember that when you see 2 half notes in the same column from here on out.
Yeah.
Reverse color.
Jeez.
You will be seeing many halved notes very shortly. I'll let the commentators have their own commentary for their reactions to first three here. It's something special.
Yeah. Okay,
Real
this
quick,
is just
I
gonna be a
would
whole
love-
half note stream, isn't it?
Go ahead.
Oh, of course it is.
While we're doing those half note streams, I would love to remind chat that we are less than $70 away from $54,000 raised for Malala Fund, and you are also $70 away from changing the soundtrack choice for the Super Mario RPG remake. So one donation could put remake in the lead and be the person that we need to get us over $54,000 raised for Malala Fund, such as this $10 donation from Anonymous that says, I love, love, love Rhythm Block. Super excited to help reach 54K. We've got this, chat.
Yeah, we have got this. This.
So
Go
I
ahead.
do want to add something. If you liked the charting that was in that huge section of all the half notes, you would really enjoy the other rhythm game by NR Games, Project Godhand, where there are 8 lanes, but 2 sides of your keyboard you hit the notes with. If you think that sounds funny, you know, you get an idea of the charting for that, because this was made in a post Project Godhand charting world. And a couple.
Wait,
Is that a
half
blind
boards.
clear?
Would that have counted as a pass if we weren't on practice?
I think that would have been a
think that would
blind
have been.
pass.
I
Oh
didn't
my-
even
oh
pass
my
that on my
gosh.
save.
Wow.
You
That-
know, that's absolutely amazing.
That's incredible. Okay, and now
Gosh,
I have been told
this one's scary.
that Light My Waist of Supernova is a 10 by Taro's Boot Camp.
All right, so
This
you've heard of
is
secret
mystery
sauce.
meat.
You've heard of mystery meat. What if we put some sauce on that meat?
No! What are you doing?
Remember this.
Oh my god.
If you played the Overload, you know these first 8 notes very well. But
Oh, they're on the buttons!
yeah,
Oh
so
my
the
gosh,
color
I-
of the bullets that appear here are associated with the lanes of the notes you have to hit. And basically, whenever they hit the line, either up top or at bottom, that's when you hit the notes.
What in the tune of the Endymion World's End is this?
Oh my gosh.
You also do want to
a-
avoid
as-
those funny-looking Oreos. They will hurt you a lot.
Are the Oreos
Yeah,
actually voids
so-
here?
They're real. They're real.
Okay, that saves me some time.
The
on
purple notes
next
are also
one.
theoretically real. They only show up here.
Yeah, well, no, like, are those like actually void notes in this?
Yes.
Oh my-
Like I said, they will make you explode.
Yeah, void bullets like
Also,
that.
I will give a
deal-
tip for people who want to play the song. You can actually stay stationary, and these bullets will not hit you.
Ooh, nice.
It's a very convenient
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, for reference,
No, I said
void-
those notes wouldn't hit you. These ones
Yeah. Void void bullets will deal 444% of your maximum HP. They are instant game over.
Oh, what do you mean you have to remember that?
I mean, it happens in the Overload.
Yeah,
Or
it's
the hard chart, I think, but still, it happens.
Chat,
No, it's
if we
like an
could-
entire different scenario, though.
Chat, if we could get some donations for these forbidden Oreos that are on screen, I really want to hit that 54K, as
Yeah.
well as make more progress towards unlocking that alien encounter. Again, that is canon to the NOISZ Starlight universe, that there are aliens and they're in Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Also-
by the ValiantSun's decree.
Also,
We
if
also
you're
had
wondering,
a $25 donation from Dire Doctioned. No comment, but I just wanted to say that username.
that's a very
Yeah.
good username.
now one might be wondering, hey, how do you actually read this?
Wait,
Good question.
the indicators are gone. You just have to remember what color coding is. I love Friday Night Funkin'.
There is actually a good way to remember it that I will shout out since we're approaching the end. You can remember it as red is left, black is white, or black is at the very right, and in the middle of red and blue is purple.
Ooh, true.
Ah.
Also, yeah, you might
What the-
not want to be there. You might want to dock again.
What is this?
Again, this is something that you could dodge in the middle.
Shoutouts to not ITG.
Also, watch out here.
Oh my.
I have to text Taro.
I'm glad that we stayed blind for this because oh my god.
Yeah. It took
Why
me.
am I way supernova?
It took me 4 tries to perfect that. It was kind of mean.
Okay. There's one more song in the base showcase, Lemma, if you want to talk about this one.
Oh no, here we go. Welcome to DS Alfine, the super boss of NOISZ STDRLIVHT. Up there, you may see one Oreo Dragon. That is the persona of K-Turn, the game's director. Okay, remember these.
Remember.
Remember this? Remember this, TBH? And now here
Remember
is
this.
appearing like a stand, Ascari, bringing along a new note type. Those blue
flick notes.
Those blue arrows with the red tip are flick notes. You have to press, move, and release all in the timing window. We've got a bit more platforming now, and now with off-screen swamps. We're now playing Kaizo
Yo, let's go.
with Rob physics. Have fun. There are actually some hidden Kaizo
my
blocks in
gosh.
here, but we'll not be seeing them because that would be instant death. Next is this weird gimmick where instead of instantly teleporting back, you will slowly float back to your home position. And we're just gonna slow this down. We are using an outfit tying in with upcoming Anarch game Chronal Chain that lets you slow down time with your burst. Just don't get caught off when it speeds back up, and you should be good. It will also give us a free redo once every verse in case we get clipped by a void, because, again, those kill instantly. This chart is the final challenge of our showcase, and it is just brutal. People call it the easiest 13.5. We're not playing the 13.5, we're playing the hard, because I don't think there's anyone who can clear the 13.5 consistently.
Say goodbye to this whole note.
And now, meet Long Daniel!
Let's go, Long Daniel.
This elongated one will follow along after you with the Void Snake, meaning you have to keep moving for this brutal pattern of bullets with some what swiping across. We've got a bit of a time slow to make it a bit nicer on ourselves, but now we move into Fishing 2. This time...
Every rhythm game is not complete without a fishing minigame.
This is right, yes. This time we have a line tension mechanic, so you can't just keep holding down until the fish reaches. You have to, give it a break. That black and white fish is a void fish. It will also kill you instantly. But
You want to
we make
avoid
through
fish.
that no problem into this section where you've got, 2 real lasers and 2 fake ones, and you just gotta dodge out of the way. This whole chart is just... This is some of the biggest challenge that NOISZ STDRLIVHT has to offer. It is brutal and so fun. But now... Hey, do you all know how to play Lights Out? I hope you do, because, have fun. Fun fact, if you stand around for too long on, without touching a tile, and, I don't know what the name for it is, but another what will come over and walk over some of the tiles to fix it for you.
Oh.
And that
Might be
leads
distracting
into...
Daniel.
Yeah, I think it's distracting Daniel, yes. But then this is the hardest pattern in the game. Oh, yeah.
We're gonna retry that.
Yeah, we're gonna give that another try. We call that
There's
Get
that one
Paid.
allotted retry.
As we're redoing that real quick, I'd like to say that we're within $58 of that $54,000 raised for Malala Fund. $10 from Cinemax.
Within
Here's to helping a
shitting
good cause. Also, hi Lemma. Hi, hello, hi. :3. Hi.
Hi. Oh. Yeah, we are getting
this
so
again.
close. Ooh.
Are we gonna be fine?
We're gonna make it. Hopefully. You can do it, Flame.
That would be an absolute gamer move if we could just make it.
Oh.
Dang. Let's go again. Let's go again.
Yeah, we're kind of running
go
a
again.
bit over estimate,
On
but we'll
practice?
give it
Alright.
one more. Okay, we're going on practice
Yeah,
for
we'll just do
verse
verse 3.
Yeah.
Just to show off what we have here.
Yeah,
this does mean we do have to do the fruits.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
This is a 12, and the highest difficulty of this game goes to a 13.5.
I believe
I
we're
hope
getting
this
a
goes to
14
show
coming
how
soon.
difficult
but...
this game is. Oh no, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, remember this TBH. All right, 86214.
We could get those in donations so that we could remember them, actually. That would be great.
I think that would be cool, yeah.
We're so close, chat. Tell me your favorite rhythm games.
Yeah.
Tell me what my cat is doing. Tell me what the cat is doing when the cat is not on the screen.
All right, and with some brutal void rings. All right, 8, 4.
Time will be as soon as we see the score at the end
1
of this song.
and. All right, is the final what on the hard or just
No.
the overload? Nope, just the overload.
Only on the overload.
And time.
Oh wait, we were gonna go back. Time. I forgot we go back to this song select.
All right.
That is
GG.
the last song we have in the main showcase. But you all donated.
We funded an encore yesterday before Discord tried to hold us down. Thank you all so much for raising all that money yesterday.
Yeah,
That was $500 yesterday. We raised 580 out of that 500. We knocked that out of the park. Thank you all so much. And right now, let's make $54,000 for Malala Fund happen before the end of this encore. Chat, that's your challenge. We have 7 minutes.
Yep. All right. We're going to count in for this one, but quickly before we begin, if you manage to hit 50 flick notes in VSL Fine Hard and live to the end, you get this title, Proto Flicker. It will change every swipe note in a chart into a flick note. Thank you to Oreo for getting a real life actual flick note tattoo on their actual body, invoking this title into the game. Special shoutouts to Oreo for putting us through whatever this is going to be. All right.
As a quick aside, I have not seen these charts with this. I have not seen this title. I kind of know. I think I know what it does, and I'm very, very scared because of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get our encore extra stage started in 3, 2, 1, go!
You're listening to my new mixtape. It is for special ears only. So I do hope this is not in the wrong hands. It isn't.
Right? This is Ghost of the Tape, featuring the evil ghost that misgenders you. The overload.
Remember, as a reminder, you have to hit those flick notes.
Yeah. These are, the overload has a lot of swipe note gimmicks in it. And those are all going to be flicks in this. This is going to be extra brutal. The big challenge of this one is chording and just playing the notes, especially once they throw in some bullets you have to multitask with. But these patterns are just brutal. Don't touch those mics. Dodge around them. And now we've got this awful swirling pattern. It's like, once you get a feel for it, it's kind of fine, but it's so hard to read. It's really scary. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I forgot these flicks. Oh my gosh, the up flicks
You
too.
have to flick all of those notes individually on this. That's awful. You have to go to the side and up at the same time.
This is painful to watch,
It's so
and not because Flame isn't doing good.
You know it's not painful to
It's
watch.
just
We just
painful
reached
for my
$54,000 worth of subs.
Let's go. Let's go. Glad we got to hit that before the night was done.
Yeah, it's really exciting to hit that on our run. Thank you all so much for all the contributions. You are doing a lot of good by sending that money in. Thank you very much. Oh, this one is not that bad. You just have to have one hand doing the dodging and the other doing the flip. Oh,
It works.
I got a question for you to ask.
Yeah?
What's a flick?
not much. What's up with
so,
you?
so true.
Oh,
I'm
so
loving this energy in this showcase right now.
it's. Oh,
Jeez. Oh,
there we
let's
go.
just keep. Okay.
Minor technical
There it
issues. Alpha's trying to get us again,
Okay.
but we'll live. At least we got the.
Yeah, that's the last note in the song, I believe.
Last note, but there's a
Pure
good
Arts
few
was
more
dodging.
bullets.
Yeah. This is just like, have fun dodging all of this.
Good luck, closing parentheses.
It's this pattern is like just, especially if you get here on low health, this can just annihilate you in like one shot.
Yeah.
Supernova Charlie. Oh. And with that,
So it's my turn to play you forever.
just kidding,
there's
we've
more.
got even more. It doesn't stop. We just
It does not stop.
we
This
have
last
to
verse is
get
so
through
long.
this whole thing.
Oh my god.
It's so scary, but like once you get
No,
it,
it's
it's
actually
not
over.
that bad, and that is a very clean pass. A double A. Double A with Proto Flicker is terrifying. Oh,
Yeah.
Flame, you're incredible at this. But for our last song of the night, Ixiot. Oh, wait, no, we have to respec. Oh, yeah. We get to show you
oh
the
my
character
gosh.
stats screen. You can adjust stats, respec them to optimally get your face kicked in. So,
Yeah, we're using all AAs, it looks like.
Well, while
That is-
we're
it's smooth.
respecking real quick, I'd like to shout out the $58 donation from It's Lexi that got us to $54,000 raised for Malala Fund with the donation comment that says, for the 54K.
Let's go.
all
We're
right.
also over $200 towards that alien encounter incentive for Tomb Raider, which starts our day tomorrow.
All right. Flame, go ahead and start, and
Now,
Ixie, take us
something-
away on whatever that thing at the top means.
So something very fitting is that we hit 54,000, and as you know, Chapter 5 is very important within NOISZ STDRLIVHT, and this is the climax of Chapter 5, Crossroads of the Brave, Chapter 5.4. And as you can see at the top, there's something different going on, and that different thing is called the Versus Gauge. Instead of a normal try-to-survive type of gameplay, now we have to fill that gauge to 80%. And we have to do that for every single verse so we can clear the song. Worst case scenario, if we don't do that, we could still play the entire song, so this could be the end of the showcase. Now, as you can see with these flicks at the end of slides, you don't actually have to play the slide, because the last tick you could just play as a flick note. It's very interesting tech for this weird, funny title. And then there's this big, like, bullet maze section. Those flicks are insane.
Was that a flick at the end of the hole?
yes.
There's a flick at the end of the hole, and
flick's at
then
the end
two others.
Yep, that just
So
means...
then we have
Gosh.
Oh. Yeah.
So basically, now we have just a huge notes section here, including, I mentioned jack notes. That's the longest jack note in the entire game.
Oh.
And now we get this like small break with all this going on, and it gets me to describe a little about this. So funny enough, the Supernova showcase had Blood, Sweat, and Tears and Light My Way. Both are songs by the composers of Crossroads of the Brave, Iris and Yellowphone. Let me tell you, that's a coincidence. But now you can see more funny flick notes as we get to a really funny part of this, which are these, this little break. and soon we'll be seeing a very crazy slash note section. You just gotta trust and go as fast as you can. Strike swiftly.
Got these swipes. I love this part.
It's
Also, in case
3
you
in,
go first.
in a row? Oh.
And as we get to this last stream, there's like a elephant-sized cat in the room I should address. That is spoiler what? They are there for spoiler prevention because this is an important song, so you're facing off against an important enemy. This guy's more important, I think. And now we get into the hardest section of the song for bullet dodging, which is this huge, just barrage of notes, or barrage of bullets as you're dodging through, needing to RS dash to get through no hit. It is really tricky to get down, but once you get down, there's just this one last part, and then we get into the ending fade of the song. Also, this song has recently collaborated into Rotano as one of the few collaborations NOISZ STDRLIVHT has done. It's pretty cool. Also, watch carefully here. There's a laser. And you do not want to let go, but time will be up.
As soon as we see the results.
Taking a little while. Time!
And what do you mean 96?
What do you mean?
What do you mean 96
with Chrono Flicker?
You up?
This is better than my
giant
personal
up-score.
best without that.
Wait!
What do you mean that's an up score?
I don't know how to explain how incredible that score is. I haven't even passed the normal on this song. How did you get
my
96?
gosh. That is an amazing score. This was
All right,
an amazing
gamers.
You know
As
what?
we're
No.
popping off, can you pop off and tell chat where to find you all?
Absolutely, yeah. Ixiot, if you want to go first.
So to start off, you can find me, Ixiot on Twitch, Fluffy Flash, most other places. What I want to do is just give a quick shout out. We've seen some great rhythm games, Rift and Necrodancer, Colorful Stage, and now NOISZ STDRLIVHT. Rhythm games are a very much alive genre. There's stuff like DJ Max, which currently has a big sale, games like Thegro, Sperry Melody, and Orsmic, which are free on mobile, stuff on consoles like Groove Coaster. I would recommend, even if you think you will not do good, many of the best players started off struggling to pass easies and normals. I believe you could do it. Lemma, you go next.
I cannot thank the creators of this game enough. Everyone on the team, Valix, Elika, K-Eternal, Taronuke, especially Taronuke has been an incredible, genuinely life-changing friend to me, and I'm really glad that I could put some of his best work up on the big stage and give it justice. Thank you to everyone at Anarch. All of you in chat, please play Project God Hand, Wishlist Chrono Chain, play OG NOISZ and NOISZ STDRLIVHT. All of their games are absolutely amazing. They're some of the most frantic, incredible video games I've ever played, and I want them to get as much love as they deserve, so please go check them out and play them. And I think since we had to, since we featured one of her songs, I want to put special thanks to Charlie or Akira Complex, and I hope she can rest in peace. Yeah,
All right, yeah. At the end, I'll keep it short. Hi, I'm SawaYoshi. You can find me on Twitch, Blue Sky, YouTube, Twitter, SawaYoshi, or SawaYoshi YT everywhere. I don't really have many shoutouts. I'll have plenty to say in 2 days, as I'll have a run on the 11th at 11:30 EDT on this channel, closing out that day with Hollow Knight any % one-handed. Come tune in for that. And also, hey, let's give some love to ForeverFlame. Twitch.tv/ForeverFlame. She streams every once in a while. Lots of noise stuff, lots of rhythm game stuff. Go check her out. And yeah, that has been NOISZ STDRLIVHT. Thank you all for watching, and I'll send it back to theValiantSun for some closing words before we head out to the rerun.
Thank you all so much for